Hello, friends. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are right now. To all my relatives, friends in Facebook, my colleagues, my students, my fellow teachers, my kapamilya. Greetings to all of you. This is my maiden view of my YouTube channel, Media or Trivia for a Cause. Why trivia for a cause? I thought of putting it this way. As a senior citizen, I don't want to be palamon lang. I said to the Lord, please make what remains in me as useful as a person to my family and to others who are suffering right now from hunger. Not only millions, but not only in the Philippines, but the world throughout. In this pandemic, we must do something to alleviate the situation. That's why I've thought of putting up this mental health activity, open to all levels, from elementary, high school, professionals, and even to my fellow seniors. So what is the objective of this trivia for a cause? Number one is to inform. For us to have simple recall of the facts that we continue learning. As a retired public school teacher, I don't want to be stagnant. This is one way, I believe, to combat Alzheimer. So for you, senior citizens, this is a challenge to all of you. So welcome to my maiden view of my YouTube channel, Trivia for a Cause by Mom Esper Lambayong. What is this cause? The ultimate goal of this is to put up a project of which you are a part also. Share because we care. Share a plate. We send out sacks of rice if God permits. So what are the objectives of this trivia for a cause? One is to inform, to keep ourselves informed of the facts, so simple recall, to hone our listening skills, and to appreciate what is beautiful and what is worth preserving as a person. Now, who are involved? So anybody can participate, from elementary levels, junior and senior high, professionals, and senior citizens like me. So for my first question, for my first trivia, if in Western culture they execute their criminals or persons who offended several offenses by hanging, the ancient Rome used crucifixion. What the ancient Egypt used as their capital punishment? Repeat, if Western culture practice hanging as their capital punishment, Ancient Rome used crucifixion. What is the capital punishment practiced by the Egyptians? Clue, ancient time or time before Christ. We have prices for this, but very minimal, since we don't have the sponsors for our prices. So we have only very minimal price. Minimal in such a way that it cannot even buy one sack of rice. But I'm sure for a week-long groceries, that can be. Probably sooner we'll have sponsors for our prices. So all you have to do is to write your answer to the questions what I have just mentioned with your name, address, and cell number. Write your answer first, then your name, your address, and cell number. Now, what, for example, if there are 2 or 3 or more people who got the correct answers? So, a rule will prevail. One who can pose the answer first will be declared winner. Okay? And then, we will announce our winner on June 16. So, more or less, you have a week-long research because we have to do the research for this unless you know it outright. So, before I say goodbye, we'll have this battle cry. We share because we care. We borrow that. The motto of the Rotary Club International. We share because we care. We care, that's why we share. And this time, trying time, where millions of our people are hungry, we cannot just close our eyes. We cannot just ignore the cries of the babies facing the empty plates. So in our little way, we can do something. I am calling the attention, my fellow seniors. We have to do something. So with your help, with your support, we can materialize all these things in God's name. And for our battle verse, may I refer you to Psalms 46:1, which says, God is a refuge and strength, a very help in trouble. Psalms 46:1, God is our refuge and strength, a very help in trouble. Do not be afraid, because I myself have discouraged to start. I don't even know how to use some of the apps. I just request my apostle to help me how to install all this. And with our little way, in our little way, we can magnify the Lord's words. Have burden of one another. So I expect my fellow citizens, senior citizens, because in this activity, it's a mental health activity, one way I believe to combat Alzheimer. And for our project later to be materialized. As of now, we can say it's just little, but our little is much in the eyes of God. So, for the last time, may I repeat trivia number 1. If Western culture used as a public execution by hanging as their capital punishment, and ancient Rome used crucifixion, what is then the capital punishment practiced by the ancient Egypt? Clue: time before Christ. So we will see again on June 16. We will be announcing our winner. First, of course, you write your answer, followed by your name, your address, and your cell number. In case of a tie, if there are 2 or 3 who got the right answers, the first one to post will be declared winner. So, see you on our next viewing. Love you, and please help support our project Trivia for a Cause. Bye-bye. Love you. God bless.